So tool consolidation, we see a lot of enterprise and carriers out there with, in the monitoring space alone, they can be swiveling between 7 and 8 different monitoring tools of some sort. How does NMIS 9 and OpTech in general deal with this and help with this?
Yeah, I see this a lot, and I've seen it for a really long time, and that's why NMIS originally was created, was to just bring one tool that you could start with to just start off looking at your network. NMIS now manages UPSs, servers, routers, data center equipment, like everything, firewalls, everything. You can get all of your core metrics out of your environment, your IT environment, in a single place. So that the first thing is that you don't need to be jumping to different tools just to find out, is the device up or down? Like, is it up or down? Is it CPU busy? Is its primary resources? So if you're a server, your primary resources are a disk. Sort of, if you're a router or a switch, your primary resources are interfaces. So how are those resources? How are they performing? Are they having errors? Are you filling up the disk? Is there too much read-write activity on the disks? Those questions can be answered through NMIS directly, and then available through our commercial tools. But the key thing is that you don't need to be going in and out. So when you're trying to troubleshoot a problem, so if you're an enterprise and you've got some kind of problem, now phone rings, oh, my application's slow. Now you start looking in all these different places. You can just go into our products and just see all of the things that you need to see: server, application, network, and you can see it all together, and you're not jumping between different tools. And you're not. That's the first part, right? You've just got a single pane of glass to see all the performance data and the fault data for your entire environment. But then I think the big benefit that customers are loving is our OP Events product, which means that all of the events that are getting generated from NMIS itself, or from syslog, SNMP traps, application logging, wherever you want to grab those logs from, you can feed them into OP Events, and you can drive your operational troubleshooting, what we call operational process automation, out of OP Events. So the teams that are doing the operations are just coming into OP Events. They're seeing that screen, and they only need to go and look at the performance if that's what the troubleshooting for that problem tells them. So you link in your knowledge base articles to OP Events. Knowledge base articles are helping the user to understand what they have to do with an event. So the operator comes in, sees the event, sees that it's a CPU problem, clicks on the knowledge base article, tells them how to troubleshoot it. Now they may go off to look at performance data. They may go off to look at configuration data. And from OP Events, it's just a click, click, click to be looking at the running configuration of the router, or to look at the last disk usage for detailed disk usage for a server, or to collect the performance interface, performance for the interfaces, and see those in great detail and see history going back for weeks. So that, to me, is that the starting point for a larger operations team would be the event-driven operations team, responding to those events. Whereas, maybe an engineering team would be coming at it from a resourcing point of view, and they'd be coming in through the performance management system. And